I'm running an essay series now on issues with the American government and the executive branch and the judiciary and in Congress. And one of the main themes there is the absence of accountability. The electoral and voting process is supposed to hold officials accountable, but it's not. If we look at the Supreme Court, which is supposed to ensure rule of law in substance and in procedure, we see that that is not occurring a priori because the Supreme Court has taken multiple decisions since Donald Trump has been in office to demote itself, which is at odds with the essence of the Constitution and the separation of powers and checks and balances. So, right out of the gate, we have the highest court in the land having questionable application of the laws as they're meant to be practiced. And then on top of that, we have the distortion of the law itself. A personal example, I am a single, mostly parent. I do more than 99% of the parenting. I front the bills. I get some money here or there. I'm in court right now, and who have all of those court hearings focused on? Me. I'm on my heels, even though I'm doing all of the work. The burden of proof is on me. It's messed up, people. And I see the same thing when I look at what's going on with Congress being shut down, with food stamps, and how we're making and enforcing legislation to deal with all of the issues that are on the ground. If we take the SNAP benefits, people aren't going to get fed. You know what happens when people don't have something to eat? They get sad. And then maybe they have suicidal thoughts. And maybe they commit suicide. And in that case, who's going to get blamed? Who's going to get taken to court? Well, it's not going to be the executive branch. It's not going to be the judiciary. And it's not going to be Congress, because all of those people are immune, even though they're supposed to make laws that protect people from dying, generally speaking. And that's what we're seeing play out real time right now. People are taking their paychecks, going home and having a warm meal, while the lives of millions of adults, including over 15 million children, are at risk. Meanwhile, if there are tech companies that are trying to push the human race forward, then they can get blamed jointly or specifically. And that's okay, but they're not immune. They take on all of the risk and then they're put on their heels. I'm not saying that immunity should apply everywhere, and I'm not saying we don't need to be thoughtful about all of our laws, including those dealing with food and including those dealing with technology. What I am saying is there's hypocrisy built into the system where people can not take risk and collect paychecks and call themselves pro-life while people's lives are threatened and go hungry. And people who actually produce are threatened day in and day out.